Good morning, everybody. Let's see if we can get a better exposure. Good morning. Hey, Cassie. Good morning. Hi, Misty. Hi, Holly. Good morning, Denise. Hi, Jen. Hi, Suzette. Hey, Egypt. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Janelle. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Nancy. Oh, hi, Jen. Good morning. Good morning. My goodness. Happy new moon in Taurus. Wow, what a week we've had, huh? Don't worry, this is actually tea today. Good for me. Oh, hello. Good morning, Anna. You know what's wild? Well, a few things, but I was getting ready to come in here, and I still have, quite honestly, most of my magic stuff is still in the garage in boxes. I have not unpacked any of it. And so, like, all of my Oracle decks are in the garage. And I was like, gonna come in here. And I just like thought about this one deck, and it's like, it wants to be a Coffee Magic today. So, haven't pulled from this one in quite some time. So, we're gonna do that today. That'll be a special new moon in Taurus vibe setter for us. We'll see, right? Hi, Melissa. We'll see. So, how has your week been? I'd love to hear. Um, I've kept my door open, so I've got one puppy here. Do you see her? That's Luna. And then I've got Bailey over here. Oh, you can't, TikTok can't see that at all. Sorry. But if you're on YouTube, you can see my puppies pretty well, right? Mm, the puppies. Um, but yeah, let's talk about it. So we had, we did eclipse season, and then there was that whopper of a full moon in Scorpio that just did all the things. And now here we are. We have this week, right? Like this week after the full moon, this week as Mercury goes direct. What happened this week for you? Tell me, like, how are you feeling? What's the vibe? I actually am curious to know because I certainly had a vibe this week. I always have a vibe, but it's been really something. I even got sick as per usual with this energy type of stuff. Yep, important. So that says important decisions. Anna says it's like roadkill. It's been a week. Yeah, that feels appropriate. Janelle says whirlwind. Melissa felt off all week. Hi, Kate. Yo, the vibe is wild. Everything shifted. Yes. Stressed, happy, loved, drained, confused, resting. Cassie says lots of things integrating and coming to light. Good morning, Andrew. Very emotional, but for people around me. Jennifer says so much shifting, but it's been good. Yep. 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 Jen says, oh my God, this week spoke my truth at work. Huge shift, fearless, plus like no sleep. A lot of people have been having no sleep. Yeah. So it's always interesting doing this in my life, as in, getting on here twice a week at this point and just connecting with you guys and kind of telling you how I'm feeling and being like, how are you feeling? Because sometimes I wonder if my life is just like ridiculously chaotic. And so it's not necessarily indicative of what's going on collectively, but typically that's not true, right? We're usually all in this together. So I will say that this period of time is one of those times of realignment where you have an opportunity, right? I have something in my eye. And your opportunity is to step off of an old growth spiral. Okay. or to do another round. And when you decide to step out of this, whatever this growth spiral is, that means you have to leave behind all of the old behaviors. You have to allow those to fall away. And that's difficult because for most of us, those old behaviors are like our fucking personality. You know what I'm saying? Like it's who we've been for decades. And so even though it's what you asked for continuously, it's hard. It's a lot. It's big. It's breaking bones and stuff, right? It's not an easy thing, but also doesn't it also have a feeling of inevitability? Like it's like you saw too much and so you just can't really not see it now, you know? Saw too much, can't not see it. So are we here together with this? It's like kind of like time to go and do the thing, you know? The other thing is, for the first time in a while, I felt really drawn to an old ritual that we have done. I don't know if we have, but a lot of us have done together. Those of us who have worked in group together for a while have done, which is our magic dirt. I felt really compelled to do that again. So I'm going to be getting my soil ready today to do some magic with that. And I'm wondering if you're also feeling called to some older rituals that maybe you weren't feeling called to for the past few months or maybe even a year. And now you're kind of feeling like, oh, I kind of want to do this again. You know, feeling that? I'm feeling that. Okay. Well, mm. Ooh, Kate says, girl, I had my talons wrapped tight onto old stuff and finally let go. Mm, feel that. Well, if you're just joining, hello, it's coffee and magic time. Jen, if you watched Wednesday night's session, I explained all about it and gave you all the instructions and talked ad nauseum about it. So go watch Wednesday's session and you'll be able to jump in on that. Okay. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Jen. Journaling and macrame. Good morning, Nava. Resi says, I'm being more open and giving a connection a chance. Oh, I love that. All right. Okay, good luck. 5-year-olds are shifty. Okay. Um, I think I'm ready to get to it. Don't let me forget, we're pulling from this today as well. Okay. Oh, okay. We're going to get to it now because it's going to take a little longer than usual, interestingly. Okay, so let me give you your 3 things. Okay, I'm going to give you your 3 things. Are you ready? Okay, pay attention. Clay, sand, rocks. Clay, sand, or rocks. Okay. What are you feeling today? Clay, sand, or rocks? Drop it in the comments. If you're feeling more than one, that's okay. You can have more than one. You can make a mix of them, your own potting mix. Patio planning. Hi, Gina. Ooh, you viscerally feel all 3. Okay. Well, here's the interesting thing we're going to be doing this morning, which is a little bit different for how we typically do. Um, I'm going to do the normal, like each is going to get 3 cards, I think. But you're also going to get one of these with each one. So if you picked all 3, you're probably going to get a whopper of a message this morning. But it feels like a big new moon, guys. It's a big new moon. It's a big new moon. Doing new moon stuff. Okay. I'd also like you to know that, in case you're tracking my journey, um, there's a plant here that is very much alive, and all of my plants are doing amazing and making new little baby plants all the time, little things happening, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so pleased, very pleased. Okay, so I'm shuffling this one. We're good here. Clay, sand, rocks. Drop it in the comment. Clay, sand, rocks. Clay, sand, and rocks. I know I'm killing it. I'm loving it. Doing it. Okay. Hey, Claudia. Claudia's feeling sand. All right. We're getting to it. Here we go. Hi, Andrea. For my people who are choosing all three, that's your potting mix, okay? You're making a potting mix. Good morning, Lisa. Again, you're choosing from clay, sand, and rocks. Here we go. All right. Tell me when you're ready for clay. I have it here. What a wow, like what a lot of cards I have to navigate this morning. What a choice I've made for myself. Don't look. Don't you peek. All right. We're ready. We ready? TikTok? All right. Oh man. Oh shit. All right. Okay. This is your clay, right? This is your clay one. Dog, restriction, death. I'm sorry. You just can't make this shit up. And your bonus card from the other deck is the first card, apparently, of this deck, and it says Expansion North, which is kind of a cool card. Okay, let's get to it. My clay people. All right, so you've got restriction, death, and the dog. What's this story about? Oh, I wonder what it could be. Probably the same story we've been talking about for months and months, if not years. But let's get real with it, right? Restriction, death, and the dog. So your perception, right, is really working overtime right now. Like it's kind of all systems go to keep you in line. You're not listening to the restrictions that are supposed to keep you safe. So you're having a bit of a system misfire. For some of you, you've already moved like out of that system misfire and you're kind of like, no, but we're doing this anyway. For others, this is like really making you a little bit sick this week. Okay. You probably don't feel great. Either way is fine. There's no right way to enjoy this energy. But what is it that you are restricting yourself from? What are you keeping yourself from seeing or doing or being? I will tell you because it is very clearly laid out here. You are restricting yourself from the death of old patterns and a brand new fucking beginning that is exactly what you've been asking for, probably much bigger and bolder than you could have asked for. And all is rooted in the idea of self love. And I'm going to use a different word for self love because it's a little bit overused. Um, it's that feeling of liking yourself and making choices that reflect that, of you being the most heart centered you that you could be. Okay. So if you're feeling scared right now or tentative or like, oops, did I, well, just remember you are literally holding yourself back from the most expansive adventure of your life. And it's inevitable anyway. So you might as well just open up to it, right? Actually, I take it back. It's not inevitable anyway. You could absolutely decide not to step into this space, but it's right here. It's not right there. It's right here. Okay. I will jump into this book just to see if there's anything that pops out for me because I don't really use this ever. No thanks. No thanks. We'll just go with what I'm saying. So, again, expansive adventure is here. Let whatever needs to fall away with grace and dignity. Can you do that? Because this isn't real anymore if you say so. So the question is, do you say so? Okay. That is your clay. Woo! That's your clay. You're welcome. All right. This is going to be sand. Yeah, you right, Misty? I want to go dancing. Do you know where I've never been? Harrisburg area peoples. I've never been to Stallions. Like, not one time in my whole life. I've never even stepped inside there. So, who wants to take me dancing at Stallions? Okay. This is going to be your sand message. I got to shuffle this one real quick, too. I know. What? That's not very gay of me, is it? Oh. Don't just say you're taking me. Make it happen. Force me. Force me to do it. Just like I need a little bit of advance notice because I'll need an afternoon coffee and to like get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Claudia. I'm gonna need to prepare myself to be up past 8 o'clock at night. Oh. All right. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be sand. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, you guys. This is a lot of stuff. Okay. Tell me when you're ready. I know. Why can't there be places that do like nightclub type of stuff that starts at like noon, right? Like you can just go like dance up a storm and then have like a 4 p.m. dinner and then be home in time to snuggle up on the couch with your aminals and get a good night's sleep, right? Okay. Stallions is, to my knowledge, the only gay bar in this area. Okay. This is sand. Okay, so you got movement. Oh my god, you guys are killing me with everybody being like, please, can we have a club like that? Listen, we know what we like. We know what we like. We like to be in bed by 8:30, okay? With a snuggly blanket. But that doesn't mean I don't want to party. I just want to do it earlier in the day. Is that so hard? Okay. Anyway, sand, movement, protection, disruption, and pressure. This says pressure and transformation, this card. Okay, wow. This is a whole lot, my sand friends. Okay, listen, let's get serious for a second, all right? We'll get back to the gay clubs in a second. Um, my sand friends, it feels like nothing is quote unquote, okay, going the way you planned. You feeling that so far? Nothing's going the way you planned. I'm waiting for you to shift back into this reading and answer my question before I continue. In case you're wondering, I didn't glitch or anything. I'm just waiting. Okay. So, why do you think that is? Why are things not exactly going the way you planned? It's because everything is still in flux, let's say. But more importantly, some of the things you're planning are still rooted in your old patterning. Okay. Some of the things you're asking for are still rooted in old patterning. And there's there's a little bit of like cognitive dissonance going on with that, right? Because you're asking for things and from a very honest place, right? But where you're going, some of those things just don't exist. So, again, this isn't for everybody as per usual. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. If you're in a space where things are just flowing and you don't feel like this is for you, that's okay. But this is for some of you very specifically. And I need you to know I feel you on this. Okay. But here's the thing, you will get disrupted and shifted as many times as is needed until you find yourself in a space where there's room to go where you actually want to be. Okay. So it is a trust the process kind of situation here. And it is also a reminder about your boundaries. These will sneak back in on you. This is not about protection. It is about your boundaries, which is I'm no longer doing XYZ or I no longer allow this behavior or like whatever. Like whatever your boundaries that you created a million times already, look at them again, right? Lots of movement is happening. Lots of change is trying to happen. And for some of you, there is an immense like pressure that makes you feel like, am I losing my mind? But remember, it's this one right here. It's the transformation pressure, okay? It's the one that's going to make you burst wide open and become all of yourself all at once. And it's going to be brilliant. No holds back, okay? So if you're in this space, my sand creatures, if you're in this space, just know that it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. And you have aligned yourself with this path. So it's going somewhere. It's just that some of the plans, the physical plans, were still rooted in some old energy. So if some things don't work out, it's okay. Just trust that like when things are meant to be, like You don't have to work so hard. Just putting that out there. Okay? That is your sand. The next one is rocks. Rocks. How is your cat, Chris? You're not the only person who got a surprise kitten last week. Okay. The extra card was this one. This was the pressure. That's right. Rocks. Magical thing. Yeah, I hear you on the cat energy. Um, Chris, I think Chris, you got like a black cat, right? Is that right? No, but stay tuned. Some pretty weird stuff is happening with that I'm not ready to talk about on the internet, but I'll keep you updated once it's time. Okay. This is your rocks. Yeah. Sorry, Janelle's asking. Yeah, Janelle, it's a little black kitten. Ooh, these are so silky. These cards are so silky, and they just like, woo, they're like silver water. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got here for rocks. Wow. Okay. Amazing. All right, everyone's ready for rocks? I should have done rock, paper, scissors. Do you know back when I was little, aka not that long ago, I used to think it was rocks, paper, scissor, shoe, like that you wear on your foot. And it created a little confusion. But now I know it's shoot. Okay. All right. So my rocks friends, you have the swan, the bard, the eagle, and magnetism. Interesting, huh? So the swan, the bard, the eagle, and magnetism slash attraction. What's the story? Well, that is the question, isn't it? So rocks, friends, this is quite a spread. This new moon in Taurus, it's the bard. This new moon in Taurus is really asking you to reflect a little upon your own story, where you've been, the experiences that you've been having, and to, as you reflect on those things, to really see the growth that has occurred for you, to really notice that, and to start embodying the vibrations you now wish to have in your life. Okay. And noticing the places in your life where those vibrations already exist. This card here is attraction slash magnetism. And it is a sciencey card. Okay. It's about the physics of magic and how what you put out is what calls energy in. right? So the frequency you vibrate at is what attracts things to you and vice versa. So allowing your vibration to essentially shift into the new story of your life is going to bring a whole lot of new energy into your life. And also, of course, conversely, is going to drop a lot of energy from your life that can no longer stick, right? No longer sticks. Good morning. You are so connected to the juice right now. Okay. It might even feel overwhelming how connected you are to the proverbial juice. It is like you are this magic making machine and you are ready to go. The only thing holding you back at this point is you didn't hear anyone say, it's go time. It feels like you didn't, like you're like, it's coming, it's coming. How long are we going to do that? Right? We always do this. It's kind of the most common thing we do, and even I do it, where it's like it's almost here, it's on the horizon, it's right there. Keep working towards it. And every time we say that, it pushes it just a little further off, just to like continue motivating us, to like go towards it. But how about it's here now? How about it's here now? How about we did it? How about then is now, right? How about later is today? How about we just start doing it now? How about you just end this session with me this morning and just go be it for reals? Okay. How does that person interact with the world? I'm asking you, because then you need to go do that, right? It's as simple as how does this person that you have been saying you want to become, how does this person make her coffee in the morning? How does she put on her clothes? How does she do her makeup? How does she or he, communicate with their parents? How do they do things, guys? How do they do it? Please figure it out and then do that, because it's here now. We're not waiting for shit anymore. It's been years of saying, this is about to happen. This is coming. This is about to happen. This is coming. And I am telling you right now, I'm giving you the essential, it's go time. Here we are. Do it. This is the time. So if you needed to know if it was time to do the things, then yes, it is time to do the things. And truly, it wasn't always time. Like we went through a period of time, 3 or 4 months actually, of this year, 2023, where it wasn't go time, where it felt like you wanted it to be go time, but it just like wasn't happening, right? But now it is. So like get get out of the house and go play. Don't come back until we turn the street lights on, okay? Like go 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 go. Go figure stuff out and do things. You are connected to the juice. You have the information you need. It is within you. You now have access to yourself. That's part of the work we've been doing. So now you can go out and you have everything you need. You are attracting to you experiences, people, places, objects that will assist you in this adventure that you want to be a part of. So go have fun, be safe, be kind, but enjoy the world that you have created. You did it, right? And if you're sitting here looking at me and you're like, Sarah, I don't see it, I would ask you to look again and to really think about what it is you actually want and how you want to feel in your day. We get really hung up on details. We get really hung up on seeing things specifically. And I think I told you this years ago, so I'll say it again. If you say to yourself, the only thing that will make me happy is a purple square. I need a purple square. That's what I want. Universe, give me a purple square. And I need the purple square to be 4 inches by 4 inches only. Okay? You're going to sit there and you're going to look for 4 by 4 purple squares. and you are going to miss the shimmering, sparkling silver star. You're going to miss the red hearts. You are going to miss the pink rectangles because you only want the purple square. However, if you were to ask yourself, how would the purple square make me feel once I have it? How am I conceptualizing that? And then say, I want the feeling, fuck the container. Well, you may just find out that you really aren't a purple square person. You like massive circles in multicolored and layered dimensions. That might be more you, right? You don't know because you've narrowed your focus so hard, so tiny that you are only seeing one thing. And now I'm asking you to not do that and go for the feeling instead and start to open your mind and your energy and your heart to the fact that sometimes you don't know how things are supposed to look, but you do know how you want to feel. Okay. That is something you do know. You can look at your life and see this displayed like a mathematical equation over and over and over again, right? We all say, well, this is what I want. And then we all get something else. And then we're like, couldn't imagine my life without this something else that I didn't want, right? That's life. Okay. That's life because we can't imagine all of the possibilities. It's impossible to do that, right? Luckily, we don't have to. Luckily, we don't have to be able to think of every single possibility. Luckily, we have the ability to cast the broadest net in the whole wide world with our energy, right? We don't have to be so narrow. So, guys, get out there and live your life because you did it. Okay? We're here now. We did it. If there are a bit of, a little bit of paperwork still to complete for the transition. Maybe need to buy furniture, turn the electricity on. Sure, fine, that's totally acceptable. But just you're here now. So hope you stay a while. I hope we enjoy it. I think we will. But it's the new adventure time. It's not over there. It's right here, right now. Okay. I was talking to a client yesterday and talking about like how like we were like, oh, it's on the horizon. It's on the horizon. And I'm like, well, how do you know that you're like not in the horizon? Like if you're in the horizon, you can't see it, right? Because you're like in it. You're too close. Like, what if you're in it? What if you're in it? This was the alternative deck I used this morning. It's the Elemental Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. It has really smooth, non-sticky cards. If that is a thing that makes you happy. It made me happy this morning. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, guys. Well, happy new moon in Taurus. I will see you back here on Monday. It'll be 9 a.m. Um, and I think that is it. I'm excited for us. We got this. Whew. Mwah. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. I love you guys. Goodbye.